10 seconds.
10 seconds. 5, 4, 3.
1, 2.
Of Virginia, where the tall pines kiss the sky. How my heart thrills in Virginia when the love shines in your eyes. In the evening, you're a picture so fair, mellow moonbeams kissing your hair. In the blue hills of Virginia, I hope to win ya, sweetheart mine.
Radio Bristol presents Farm and Fun Time. Live from the Paramount Theater in beautiful downtown Bristol.
In the evening, you're a picture so fair, mellow moonbeams kissing your hair. In the blue hills of Virginia, I hope to win ya, sweetheart mine. Thanks, y'all. We appreciate it. We're Bill and the Bells, live from the historic Paramount Bristol here in downtown Bristol. Beautiful Bristol. We're on the Tennessee side of State Street this evening. I'm your host, Chris Trulson, welcoming you to another live broadcast of Radio Bristol's Farm and Fun Time. Hey, y'all. How is everybody? We're really excited to see y'all here tonight. It's always a good time when we're here at the Paramount. First and foremost, we want to thank all of the crew and staff here at the Paramount for hosting us for our quarterly Farm and Fun Time. We really appreciate them. Give them a big round of applause. And as you know and have come to expect, we have an absolutely incredible show for you this evening. One we've been waiting for quite some time, and we're happy that it's happening tonight. We've got with us one of the brightest stars from Texas, a songwriter's songwriter. Mr. Rodney Crowell is here tonight. Also, one of the most virtuosic duos in all of country and bluegrass music. Really excited to have these guys here as well. Rob Ickes and Trey Hensley are here. I'm sure y'all heard Trey just won Guitar Player of the Year, and proud to see him do that and have him back. These guys, some of the hardest working musicians in the game, that's for sure. All right, and for this month's Farm Report, we're making our way to the outskirts of Jonesboro to pick a beautiful array of beautiful fall pumpkins and gourds at Sunset View Farms. Yeah. Pumpkins. It's pumpkin season. The colors are changing, aren't they? It's beautiful out there. I feel like it's like peak color just about. So make sure and get out there if you're in our area and you haven't gone hiking. It's time to do it. All right, here's a song that we're going to play. This is Bill and the Bells, by the way, everybody. Play you one that we've been doing for a long time. It's called Stealin'. Look at the hole I'm in. Stealing, stealing. Oh, mama, don't you tell on me. Stealing back to my same old used to be. Well, I got a woman, Lord, she's my size and height, yes. She's a married woman, mean I'm gonna love her just right. Don't believe I love you. Look at the fool I've been. Don't believe I'm sinking. Look at the hole I'm in. Stealing, stealing. Oh, mama, don't you tell on me. Stealing back to my same old used to be. Oh! I've been. Don't believe I'm sinking. Look at the hole I'm in. Stealing, stealing. Oh, mama, don't you tell on me. Stealing back to my same old used to be. Well, I got a woman, Lord, she's my size and height, yes. She's a real whopper, mean I'm gonna love her just right. Don't believe I love you. Look at the fool I've been. Don't believe I'm sinking. Look at the hole I'm in. Stealing, stealing. Oh, mama, don't you tell on me. Stealing back to my same old used to be. Oh, yes, I'm stealing back to my same old used to be. All right, stealing. We worked up a Halloween song. We're gonna play it. This is a great tune. It's a romantic one. It's a song about the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And it really is a sweet song if you listen to it. This is an old Ramones tune. It's called Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I don't know why he pronounced it massacre, but that's what we're gonna do too. What are y'all gonna be for Halloween?
A washing machine.
Washing machine. That's good.
I don't know yet.
I don't know, probably a bass.
A bass. Okay. All right. Well, this. Are y'all dressing up for Halloween? A few of you? Okay. Cool. Well, here's some inspiration if you're not. This will really make you want to do it. Goes like this. Oh, 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 oh. Sitting here with nothing to do, sitting here thinking only of you. You'll never get out of there. She'll never get out of there. Sitting here with nothing to do, sitting here thinking only of you. But you'll never get out of there. She'll never get out of there. I don't care. Whoa, whoa. Texas Chainsaw Massacre took my baby away from me. She'll never get out of there. She'll never get out of there. Texas Chainsaw Massacre took my baby away from me. She'll never get out of there. She'll never get out of there. I don't care. Whoa, whoa. When I saw her at the corner, she told me she wouldn't go far. Well, now I know that I really love her, but she's the only girl I'm ever thinking. Texas Chainsaw Massacre took my baby away from me. She'll never get out of there. She'll never get out of there. Texas Chainsaw Massacre took my baby away from me. She'll never get out.
There you go. The first and only and maybe last Ramones song we'll ever do as a band. All right, as you all know, we have some tremendous sponsors that help to support Farm and Fun Time, and we're gonna bring some attention to Eastman Credit Union, one of our favorites.
Hi there, how you doing? Hope you don't mind us crooning about Eastman Credit Union. They're the reason that you're able to tune in. If you like all the things that we're doing, let them know how much you're approving. And say thank you, Eastman Credit Union.
Yes, tell them thanks for their support of Radio Bristol's Farm and Fun Time. Remember, ECU is there for you. From using your phone to transfer money, to making a deposit, sign loan documents from anywhere. For more information, visit ecu.org and join Farm and Fun Time and say,
thank you, Eastman Credit Union.
Hey, thanks. Thank you, ECU. We appreciate you. All right, we're going to keep on rolling, y'all. It's time to jump into our first featured act of the evening, and we've got one of the most virtuosic duos in all of country music here tonight with us. 15-time Dobro Player of the Year and winner, Rob Ickes, and this year's Guitar Player of the Year, Trey Hensley, have made a name for themselves by bringing their musical chops to the stage around the world. And Ickes and Hensley meld together blues, bluegrass, country, rock, and more to form a signature blend of music that defies the restrictions of genre. Their latest release, Living in a Song, illustrates the duo's knack for great songwriting, which was released this year on Compass. Highly recommend y'all checking that out. And we're thrilled to have these guys back on the program. They were here like when we first started Farm and Fun Time many years ago. Proud to have them back. Y'all, please make welcome Rob Ickes and Trey Hensley. Thanks, guys.
Gone are the days when the ox fall down, picked up the yoke and plow the fields around. Gone are the days when the lady said, please, oh, Jelly Jack Jones, won't you come to me? 1920 when he stepped up to the bar, drank from the dregs of the whiskey jar. 1930 when the wall caved in, he made his way selling red-eyed gin. Brown-eyed women in red grenadine, the bottle was dusty, but the liquor was clean. Sound of the thunder with the rain pouring down, and it looks like the old man is getting on. Jones was a mother of twins, 2 times over the rest were sins. Raised 8 boys, only I turned bad. I didn't get the lickings that the others had. Brown-eyed women in red grenadine, the bottle was dusty, but the liquor was clean. Sound of the thunder with the rain pouring down, and it looks like the old man is getting on. Tumble down shack in Bigfoot County, snowed so hard that the roof caved in. Delilah Jones went to meet her God, and the old man never was the same again. Daddy made whiskey and he made it well, cost $2 and it burned like hell. Like hood hickory, just fire the still. I'd drink down a bottle and get ready to kill. Brown-eyed women in red grenadine, the bottle was dusty, but the liquor was clean. Sound of the thunder with the rain pouring down, on, and it looks like the old man is getting on. Gone are the days when the ox fall down, picked up the yoke and plowed the fields around. Gone are the days when the lady said, please, Jelly Jack Jones, won't you come to me? Yeah, Jelly Jack Jones, won't you come to me? South on rugged road, with a head full of trouble and a heavy, heavy load. I was stumbling blind, going down that rugged road. No one could help me, had to walk that road alone. When I met my friend, he said, brother, can I help you please? I see you got some worries, maybe something I can ease. Well, it's a long, long way, and you might need some company. But I just couldn't hear, and he just let me be. Times, one day he had to die. Well, I made my way, and now I'm standing in the sun, with my troubles behind me. My life has just begun. With my troubles behind me, my life has just begun.
Thank you so much, folks. Great to be back in Bristol. Great to be at the Paramount, one of our favorite venues on the planet. And how y'all doing tonight? You looking good? Yeah. Well, we have a new album, just came out a few months ago, and happy to say it got into the top 10 of the Americana charts. Thank you. And we're going to do a couple songs from that for you right now. This first one is one of my favorites, written by Trey and a friend of his from East Tennessee, Bobby Starnes, great songwriter from this area. And, you know, a lot of people move to Nashville, want to do the big star thing, and this song tells the story of somebody who tried to do that. Things didn't go quite as planned, but it tells a great story. This one called The Back Streets Off of Broadway.
Well, he thumbed his way to Nashville back in '88 with a dream and a electric guitar to his name. Well, he could sing like Elvis, he could hardly wait, he could almost taste the fortune and fame. But Music City is a town that can knock you down and leave you in total despair. Well, it can tear you apart and rip out your heart and turn your dreams into nightmares. Now his home is on the back streets on Broadway, living out his dreams on nickels and dimes. When the road told him no, he had nowhere to go but the back streets on Broadway and out of his mind. Well, he tried and he tried, and the years they went by until he landed between second and third. He's still there today, making his way and singing for all that he's worth. Now his home is on the back streets of Broadway, living out his dreams on nickels and dimes. When the road told him no, he had nowhere to go but the back streets of Broadway and out of his mind. When Music Road told him no, he had nowhere to go but the back streets of Broadway and out of his mind. He's on the back streets of Broadway and out of his mind. About a half a mile down that river road, just across the bridge where the preacher don't go, feeling corn 6 feet tall, put it in a jar for the first snowfall. Well, that river bridge cuts the town in two between the common day sinners and the chosen few. Moonlight's pale on the first cold night, I make my way over to the other side. Don't let them catch you hauling shine if you know what's best. Or Sunday morning find you in jail with your name on a prayer request. Keep your foot hard on the pedal and your hand close to the gun. Hear me roaring down the valley on a moonshine run. Where the Lord knows all, even what you hide, but the devil's gonna give you one hell of a ride. The Methodist way makes the Baptist shiver, but you're gonna see them both down at the river. Don't let them catch you buying shine if you know what's best. Or Sunday morning find you in jail with your name on a prayer request. Keep your foot hard on the pedal and your hand close to the gun. Hear me roaring down the valley on a moonshine road. That old river is muddy and deep and the law won't find, but all it keeps shotguns, bodies, rusty Chevrolets. All at the bottom, there they'll stay. Don't let them catch you hauling shine if you know what's best. Or Sunday morning find you in jail with your name on a prayer request. Keep your foot hard on the pedal and your hand close to the gun. Hear me roaring down the valley on a moonshine road. Hear me roaring down the valley on a moonshine road. All right. Hope y'all are doing good out there tonight. It's always great to be in Bristol. And yeah, this is definitely one of the coolest venues ever. And it's always great to work with Chris and Bill and the Bells. And this Farm and Fun Time show is such a cool thing. And it's an honor to be a part of it. Let me introduce this guy we're playing the dobro. You heard it earlier, but he's the 15-time IBMA Dobro Player of the Year. And that makes him the most awarded musician in IBMA history, which is very cool. He has played with everybody you could possibly ever think of, including people like Willie Nelson. He's on Willie's new record that came out a couple weeks ago. Yeah, the new bluegrass record. Played with Doc Watson and Tony Rice, Earl Scruggs, Don Henley. The list goes on and on. He's originally from San Francisco, California, but he's made his home in Nashville for many years. One of the greatest ever. Y'all give it up for Rob Ikes over here on the dobro.
Thank you so much, folks. So let me introduce this guy singing and playing the guitar so well for you. He made his debut on the Grand Ole Opry stage when he was just 11. How cool is that? Since that time, he's worked with a lot of great artists, including Taj Mahal, the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band. He's one of Tommy Emmanuel's favorite guitar players. And thrilled to say, a couple weeks ago, down in Raleigh, North Carolina, this guy took home the International Bluegrass Music Association's Guitar Player of the Year. And he moved to Nashville a few years ago, and that's when we started working together. When I first heard this guy, I said this was without a doubt one of the best singers and guitar players on the planet. From just down the road in Jonesboro, Tennessee, give it up for Trey Hensley.
Shine, my sweet little thing. She's my pride and joy, but she's my sweet little baby, and I'm her little lover boy. Well, I love my lady with heart and soul. Love like ours won't ever go on. My sweet little thing. She's my pride and joy, but she's my sweet little baby, and I'm her little lover boy. Stick with her until the end of time, my sweet little thing. pride and joy. I'm a little lover boy. Well, you heard about love gives sight to the blind. My baby's loving calls the sun to shine. My sweet little thing. She's my pride and joy. Well, she's my sweet little baby, and I'm her little lover boy. She's my sweet little baby, and I'm her little lover boy. Hey, mama, well, here's a letter from your son. Well, I think my city days are done, and it ain't been 3 weeks since I came. Hey, mama, well, I do remember what you said. Well, say your prayers before you go to bed, son. And remember, city women ain't the same. I'm like a John Deere tractor in a half-acre field, trying to plow a furrow where the soil is made of steel. Oh, I wish I was home, Lord, where the bluegrass is growing and the sweet country girls don't complain. So much perfume I thought I'd drown. And the Lord didn't seem to be nowhere around. Hey, I felt like a flower from the vine. She was pretty, Lord knows. I thought that she would bring me joy, but she laughed and she called me country boy, Mom. And after she had been so kind, I'm like a John Deere tractor in a half-acre field, trying to plow a furrow where the soil is made of steel. Oh, I wish I was home, Lord, where the bluegrass is growing and the firelight shimmers and shines.
Thank you so much. Isn't that a beautiful song? We just recorded that with Molly Tuttle a couple months ago, and it comes out a week from tomorrow, I think. And it's on a really special project called A Tribute to the Judds. And there's a lot of great artists on there. It's kind of in memory of Naomi, and a lot of great artists on there, including Dolly Parton, Alison Krauss, and even Jelly Roll is on there. So, you know, it's a cool record. But that song was the first song that the Judds ever sang to their producer, Brent Mayer, who's also our producer. So keep your eyes out for that. It's a great record. We got time for one more song tonight. We've had an absolute blast. Give yourselves a big hand. Big thanks to everybody here at Farm and Fun Time, Bill, and everybody's just been great to work with. We love this venue. And thank you for coming out tonight. Hope you've had a good time so far. And y'all excited about Rodney Crowell coming out here in a little bit? Trey and I have been working with Rodney since the spring and just having a great time. And so thrilled to be here with him tonight also. Well, we're going to do one more. Excuse me. We haven't recorded this one yet, but love to hear Trey singing it. It's actually an old Bo Diddley song. It's got a great title. It says, "You Can't Judge a Book by the Cover." Thanks so much, everybody.
By looking at the tree, you can't judge honey by looking at the bee. You can't judge a sister by looking at her brother, and you can't judge a book by looking at the cover. Can't you see? Whoa, you can't judge me. Well, I look like a farmer, but I'm a lover, and you can't judge a book by looking at the cover. By looking at her mother, and you can't judge a book by looking at the cover. Can't you see? Whoa, you misjudge me. Well, I look like a farmer, but I'm a lover, and you can't judge a book by looking at the cover. Judge a fish by looking in the pond, and you can't judge a right by looking at the wrong. But you can't judge a one by looking at the other, and you can't judge a book by looking at the cover. Can't you see? Whoa, you can't judge me. Well, I look like a farmer, but I'm a lover, and you can't judge a book by looking at the cover. I look like a farmer, but I'm a lover, and you can't judge a book by looking at the cover. Thank y'all very much.
Rob Ikes and Trey Hensley, y'all. Tearing it up. Nice job, guys. Shoo! Why didn't y'all do that for us when we finished our set? How about that? That is some good stuff right there. Of course, you can go and check out more from them. Their new record is called Living in a Song, and robandtrey.com. Told you, that's about as virtuosic as it gets. I hate that I have to play the guitar now, but that's okay. All right. We'll simplify things a little bit for this next one. Here's one called Baby Move On.
Move on.
this ain't no joke. Move on, baby, that's all she wrote. I thought at least you would be halfway true. Yeah, now, baby, your goose is cooked. Well, move on.
Move on, baby, you better move on.
Yeah.
You better move on.
Well, move on.
Move on,
Oh, baby, you better move on.
you better move on.
I tried so hard to please you in every way. I did all I could, thinking we would make it one day. Well, move on.
Move on,
Oh, baby, you better move on.
you better move on.
Well, move on.
Move on,
Oh, baby, you better move on.
you better move on.
Well, I ain't lying, this ain't no joke. Move on, baby, that's all she wrote. I thought at least you would be halfway through. Yeah, now, baby, you just won't do. And move on.
Move on,
Yeah,
baby,
you better move on.
you better move on.
Well, move on.
Move on,
Oh, baby, you better move on.
you better
Yeah,
move on.
yeah, well, move on.
Move on,
Oh, baby, you better move on.
you better move on.
Well, move on.
Move on,
Oh, baby, you better move on. All right, thanks, y'all. We'll get one off of the new record that we just put out just this past month. It's called To Willie from Billy. It's a full tribute record to the great Willie Nelson, one of our heroes. We picked some obscure tunes. This one here is one we've never actually performed. We're gonna try it tonight. We played it when we recorded it, and we haven't played it since. Let's see what happens. This is called, this is one of my favorite Willie Nelson songs ever. It's sort of an obscure one. I think it's just a masterful, beautiful song. It's called Will You Remember Mine? Sweet is the song when the song is love. Love that has stood test of time. And when you've heard all the songs of love, will you remember mine? Gone are the times that I walked with you, held your hand into mine. Now when you hold another's hand, will you remember mine? Sat 'neath the trees while the cool summer breeze blew away sad time. Thought of the days when you were near, remembering when you were all mine. Gone to the time when I held you close, lives into mine. Now when you kiss another's lips, will you remember mine? Sat 'neath the trees while the cool summer breeze blew away sands of tide. Thought of the days when you were near, remembering when you were of mine. Gone are the times when I held you close, pressed your lips into mine. Now when you kiss another's lips, will you remember mine? Now when you kiss another's lips, will you remember mine? And now a word from Toyota of Bristol, one of our generous sponsors that we love. And this is a song that we wrote for them. It's called Toyota of Bristol.
Toyota is the best-selling car in the USA. Come and test drive one today, and you can bet you'll be impressed with the Toyota in Bristol.
For 15 years, Toyota's been the best-selling car in America, and with good reason. Toyota has a reputation for building reliable, long-lasting vehicles that retain high value for their models. Toyota also has a strong commitment to sustainability with the goal to achieve zero carbon emissions for its vehicles by 2050. For more information, visit toyotabristol.com.
Toyota is the best-selling car in the USA. Come and test drive one today, and you can bet you'll be impressed with your Toyota in Bristol.
Thank you, Toyota of Bristol. We appreciate your support of Farm and Fun Time. All right, y'all, we've got it's time for our Farm Report segment, and then we'll get into our headlining act of the evening. But first things first, the Farm Report profiles regional farmers strengthening our community through sustainable, eco-friendly practices, helping to positively impact our region's food access and health. And every month, we visit a regional farm and do a profile piece on that farm. This month, we visited Adam Borden of Sunset View Farm in Jonesboro, Tennessee. What initially started out as a humble garden to feed their family eventually grew and evolved over the years into an in-demand farm supplying decorative pumpkins and gourds for the whole fall season. They responsibly grow a plethora of pumpkin varieties and sell them at their stand on the property where a lucky passerby and countless regulars purchase fall arrangements. They're beautiful, beautiful gourds and pumpkins, and we had a great time talking with Adam about the history of the farm. Let's see what we learned.
Adam Borden, Jonesboro, Tennessee, Sunset View Farm. As far back as we've gone in the records, the farm was in our family in 1869. And we've been farming and selling produce and decorative fall items for the past 12 years along Boones Creek Road. Well, I actually grew up on a cattle farm and a tobacco farm in Middle Tennessee. And somewhere along the way, I met my wife, and I got back into farming when we started our produce business here. But we actually started about 13 years ago, wanting to know what we were feeding our one-year-old son and our soon-to-be born son. And we started with a garden of probably about 300 square feet, and it's grown to 30 acres worth of production. In 2009, my wife spent $60 on pumpkins for fall decorations. And I took a look at the pile that she had in the back of her car and said, we can grow these for a lot cheaper. So we started tinkering with the idea, and we had a few extras, and we started setting them up for sale like we did with our produce. I mean, it was just, we had extra, and we started just advertising a little bit on the road, and people started stopping, and we started selling more and more each year, which meant we started growing more and more each year. Mostly, it's just visibility there on the main road between Boones Creek and Jonesboro. Secondly, I would say Facebook and social media has a lot to do with it. You know, we put a lot of stories on there. People share the farm's name to their friends, where they got their pumpkins. But, you know, through the years, we've watched kids that are kids' age, and now they keep coming back year after year. And it's almost like we get to see people in the community grow. Yeah, to contact us, the best route is through our Facebook page, which is Sunset View Farm, or, you know, you can call us. Our contact information is on Facebook. Jonesboro has, I think this year's their 50th anniversary of the International Storytelling Festival. And throughout the years, more people have started stopping from all parts of the country. We send pumpkins to Maryland, we send pumpkins to Roanoke, we send some to Louisiana, we send them to Ohio. Every year we get to see those same people that keep coming back and visiting with us and taking a few pumpkins home with them.
To learn more about food and farming, visit Appalachian Resource Conservation and Development Council at arcd.org. Big thanks to Adam. He's super cool, and his family was too. They were at Sunset View Farm. For more information, go and check out their Facebook, or go and stop by their stand, as he mentioned. We were very grateful to get some pumpkins from them as well. They're beautiful. For our listeners at home, you can view the Radio Bristol Farm Report profile videos on our Facebook page or on our YouTube page as well. All right, y'all been very patient, hanging in there. How y'all doing? Well, we're excited. Tonight is closing out the evening with truly a Texas songwriting legend. Rodney grew up steeped in country music, as y'all know. His parents met at a Roy Acuff show, and his dad took him to see Hank Williams as a kid. He joined his first honky-tonk band at 11 years old, and I think it stuck. As y'all know, it doesn't get more country. Rodney Crowell has since gone on to become one of the most influential songwriters in country music, landing himself in the Songwriters Hall of Fame, Grammy nods, and much, much more. Over the years, he's literally written songs for everybody, including John Denver, Etta James, Jimmy Buffett, Emmylou, and countless others. His latest release, The Chicago Sessions, is one of his strongest to date, produced by the one and only Jeff Tweedy. We're so thrilled to have with us back in Bristol. Y'all give it up for Rodney Crowell.
Thank you. I think since it's Bristol, the home of country music, we're going to just start with something about as country as we can get, I think. I left my home down on a rural route. I told my pa I'm going stepping out and get the honky-tonk blues. Yeah, the honky-tonk blues. Oh, Lord, I got 'em. I got the honky-tonk blues. I stopped into every place in town. The city life has really got me down. I got the honky-tonk blues. Yeah, the honky-tonk blues. Oh, Lord, I got 'em. I got the honky-tonk blues. Got woke up this morning wishing I could lose these jumping honky-tonk blues. Yeah, the honky-tonk blues. Oh, Lord, I got 'em. I got the honky-tonk blues. I'm gonna tuck my worries underneath my arm, scatter my back to my pappy's farm and get the honky-tonk blues. Yeah, the honky-tonk blues. Oh, Lord, I got 'em. I got the honky-tonk blues. Oh, Lord, I got 'em. I got the honky-tonk blues. Oh, Lord, I got 'em. I got the honky-tonk blues. Shed my skin and in the blink of an eye I could fly, fly, fly. Tie my dreams up in a sack and lay my head down on the track and die, die, die. My life's been so sweet I just can't stand it. But I must admit I've been made out like a bandit. Last night's conversation with a real good friend of mine, drinking wine, wine, wine. Said 50 years of living and your worst mistakes forgiven. Just take time, time, time. One man's lust for life brings world renown. Yeah, the next I can't get 2 feet off the ground. He's earthbound, earthbound. Hear the wind through the tops of the trees. Earthbound, summer sun, nearly 90 degrees. Earthbound, a big old moon singing down. I think I might stick around. I'm earthbound. I knew loved ones way back when she had almond eyes and olive skin and long black hair. She was Irish, Spanish, mixed breed. I was Southeast Texas, hayseed. We were almost there. But her daddy did not like my kind of row. My true love took the next train out of town. Earthbound, earthbound, where there's fathers and daughters in pain. Earthbound, mama's boy walking home in the rain. Earthbound, like a ship run aground. I think I might stick around. I'm earthbound. Each new day that passes, I'm in need of thicker glasses, but it's all okay. Someday I'll be leaving, but I just can't help believing that it's not today. Hey, every golden moment I have found, I've done my best to run right in the ground. Earthbound, sky, big and beautiful blue. Earthbound, fallen angels come calling on you. Earthbound, keeping close to the ground. I think I might stick around. Earthbound, Tom Waits, Aretha Franklin, Mary Carr. Earthbound, Walter Cronkite, Seamus Heaney, Ringo Starr. Earthbound, the Dalai Lama, Charlie Brown make me wanna stick around. I'm earthbound. Thank you. Thank you so much. It's so great to be here in this lovely town. We drove in from Washington, D.C., and I gotta say, we were happy. Those people are crazy up there. This is a song I wrote about a man I met on the streets in New York City one Christmas. It was after Christmas. And I'd taken my daughters up to Radio City Music Hall to see the Rockettes. And so my oldest daughter and I were out on the streets, and we were finding pasta and finding homeless people and giving them something to eat for, in the spirit of Christmas. And I came upon this gentleman like at 6th Avenue and 57th Street. And it's like he came walking out of a Dickens novel, really. As he was coming, it was cold, man. It was New York City cold. And as he got closer, the first thing I noticed, this man had on a pair of wingtip shoes. It's like, man, you got to be doing good for yourself if you're wearing wingtips. But then his pants looked like a hula skirt. He didn't have any socks on. It looked like he was wrapped up in an ace bandage in the top of it. And I said, and I had on a warm coat. And I said, sir, you look cold. I'd like to give you my coat. At which he righted himself like a good 6'3" elegant man, actually. And in an erudite voice, he says, no, what you see is a result of choices I've made. He didn't take my coat. Meanwhile, my little daughter's there. She's yanking on my warm coat, going, Dad, that didn't work out like you wanted it to. I said, you're right, baby. I'm going to make him a song. And this is his song. The New York City winter comes in cold gray sheets of steel. A numbness in his hands and feet is all that he can feel. Alcohol and sterno turns a doorway to a bed, and the ghost of who he might have been lives on inside his head. In a canyon made of brownstone, on a sidewalk icy black, he wanders nearly barefoot with his righteousness intact. A man of many mansions in a cardboard box replete, lies sleeping with an angel while his heart pretends to beat. High the wind blows down on lonely street like an ice pick through the air. It's the Sunday Times and the coffee grinds and the winos in Times Square. 5 flats up on Easy Street, you know she's safe and warm. Way down low, neath a foot of snow, he's riding out the storm. I offered him my winter coat, but lightly he refused. Like an educated man, he spoke with words I seldom use. He said, I don't need pity, these choices are my own. He bowed his head just slightly and then quietly moved along. Ah, the wind blows down on lonely street like an ice pick through the air. It's the Sunday Times and the coffee grinds and the winos in Times Square. 5 flats up on Easy Street, you know she's safe and warm. Way down low, neath a foot of snow, he's riding out the storm. Well, it's not like he's a victim of this homeless life he stalks, nor helpless to get by across the fine line that he walks. Riding out the storm means yesterday's already spent. Tomorrow don't mean nothing, it won't even make a dent. High the wind blows down on lonely street like an ice pick through the air. It's the Sunday Times and the coffee grinds and the winos in Times Square. 5 flats up on Easy Street, you know she's safe and warm. The way down low, neath a foot of snow, he's riding out the storm. Thank you for that. Thank you. Yeah. How about Rob and Trey sticking around to play with us? Did Trey tell you all that he's voted the Bluegrass Guitar Player of the Year? Did you tell him that? Because I sure wanted to be the one to do it. Oh, good. Right here, man. And I've already put in my vote for next year. This is going to be the Dobro Player of the Year next year. Rob Ikes. And this is my beloved dear friend from the Outer Banks of North Carolina. Catherine Marks, right here on the piano. Something kind of jazzy. Walking down the track, I'm a fireball man, blowing coal so black, can't even see the rail. 40 tons of steel behind a driving wheel, pulls the weight of the world. Coming up the road, another rapid typhoon. They got us hooked on oil till the pipeline blew. Such a shame to see, baby, at World War III, to the weight of the world. Yeah, yeah. Went out the top of a mountain, went out near a shrub, poisonous up a river, when a devil's onslaught is the American dream. But if you live downstream, here comes the weight of the world. A ton of plastic bottles headed out to sea, bound to build an island thanks to you and me. Another man-made pearl full of junk we hurl, top the weight of the world. got to feed the baby, recompense the rent. But we figure out where all the money went. If there's a piper to pay, can't get away from the weight of the world. Look up in the sky. Is it a bird or a plane? Technological life drove us all insane. Sensation us really. The only thing we're feeling is the weight of the world. First we get so numb, then we all succumb to the weight of the world. Here's a song I wrote way back there in 1973. I was too young to do this. Just like the sun over the mountaintops, you know I'll always come again. You know I love to spend my morning time like sunlight dancing on your skin. I've never gone so wrong as for telling lies to you. What you've seen is what I've been. There is nothing that I could hide from you. Oh, you see me better than I can. Out on the road that lies before me now, there are some terms where I will spend. I only hope that you can hold me now. Till I can gain control again. like a lighthouse, or you might stand alone. Landmark the sailor's journey's in. No matter what sea I've been sailing on, I'll always roll your way again. Out on the road that lies before me now, there are some turns where I will spend. I only hope that you can hold me now, till I can gain control again. Till I can gain control again. Thank you. Thank you over there, sir. Appreciate that. Yeah. So, over the years, I've made records in Los Angeles and New York and Nashville and San Francisco and London and Austin, but I'd always wanted to go to Chicago. I mean, you know why. Chuck Berry and Howlin' Wolf, Little Walter, Muddy Waters. So I finally got to go to Chicago and record. So we're going to play a few songs from this album called the Chicago Sessions, and we'll start with one that is, hey, look, I'm an overachiever in the marriage department. I'll admit it. I won that deal. And so, but I had a bad habit of I think that everything has I'm kind of precious about it. I'm an artist. I can't think about everyday stuff. So it was Claudia, my wife's birthday. And when it dawned on me, it was in the afternoon. Too late to go get a present or anything or arrange anything. So I had to write her a song really quick. And this was what happened. I thought this place was haunted. Back when misery was my best friend, always running from a misspent youth, cold and empty as a payphone booth. I might have known a girl or two, but nothing even close to you. Anywhere where eyes could see, I'd had about enough of me. How many times have I heard myself say, if I hadn't got lucky, if I hadn't had you on my side, I wouldn't be standing here today. Before you came into my world, I just couldn't get my flag unfurled. Anywhere to find myself was moving me to no avail. The man about the thing I was, lonely as a lonely does, and every day a blinding blur. That was just the way things were. How many times now I heard myself say, if I hadn't got lucky, if I hadn't had you on my side, I wouldn't be standing here today. You never did try to tie me down, and every last time I came unwound, you didn't try to shame or frame or claim or blame or try to lay shame. Whenever I was deep in doubt, you let me find my own way out. Oh, this is what it comes down to. I learned to be myself with you. Now and then I feel so good, I could learn to live in Hollywood. It's not like we could change the world with just another boy and girl, growing up together on Sunday, going back to work on Monday. How many times now I heard myself say, if I hadn't got lucky, if I hadn't had you on my side, I wouldn't be standing here today. If I hadn't got lucky, if I hadn't had you on my side, I wouldn't be standing here today, boy. All right, here's another song off the Chicago Sessions album. You ready to go? I should have moved on long ago. Why I still want you, I don't know. I miss your lips so tender, your fingertips so slender, the moonlight midnight sparkle in the corner of your
can't seem to find my way back home. I fell so far, so deep. Can't eat, can't breathe, can't sleep, which all comes down to one more round of me, myself, and I. Loving you is the only way to
Loving you is the only way to fly.
Somebody said it.
Some dreams come true, some pass you by.
That's what they said. Sometimes I pray you'll come around. We'll find a place somewhere in town. I keep my hopes up high with one long free fall dive. I drink and think and sink into the bottom of the light. Loving you is the only way to
Loving you is the only way to fly.
Somebody said it.
Some dreams come true, some pass you by.
That's what they said. Mary took to running with the traveling man. I left her mama crying with her head in her hands in the sad case, so broken hearted. She said, Mom, I gotta go, I gotta get out of here, I gotta get out of town. I'm tired of hanging around, I gotta roll on between the ditches. It's just an ordinary story about the way things go. Around and around, nobody knows, but the highway goes on forever. That old highway goes on forever. Well, she never would have done it if she hadn't got drunk, if she hadn't started running with the traveling man, if she hadn't started taking those crazy chances. She said, daughter, let me tell you about the traveling kind. Everywhere is going such a very short time. Maybe long gone before you know it. Oh, he'll be long gone before you know it. She said, never have I known it when it felt so good. Never have I knew it when I knew I could. Never have I known it when it looked so right. Leaving Louisiana in the broad daylight. Alligator bait and the bars don't close. It's a real thing down in Louisiana. How did you ever see a Cajun when he really got mad, when he's really got trouble like a daughter gone bed? It gets real hot down in Louisiana. So now the
so right, leaving Louisiana in the broad daylight. She said, never have I known it when it felt so good. Never have I knew it when I knew I could. Never have I known it when it looked so right, leaving Louisiana in the broad daylight. It's just an ordinary story about the way things go. Around and around, nobody knows, but the highway rolls on forever. That old highway rolls on forever. Yeah. I looked for trouble and I found it, son. Straight down the barrel of a lawman's gun. I try to run, but I don't think I can. You make one move and you're a dead man, friend. I ain't living long like this. I can't live it all like this. Can I, baby? These simple hang-ups on behind my back, they left me freezing on the steel rail rack. They got them all in a jailhouse like that. I ain't living long like this. Grew up in Houston off a Wayside Drive. Son of a cop and Simone I died. Dad drove a stock car to an early death. All I remember was a drunk man's breath. I ain't living long like this. I can't live it all like this. Can I, baby? Gonna show you how to wheel around. Don't let them take you to the man downtown. They got them all in a jailhouse like that. I ain't living long like this. I can't live it all like this. Can I, baby? I look for Angel, she's a roadhouse queen. Make Texas Ruby look like Sandra Dee. I wanna love her, but I don't know how. Down on the bottom of the jailhouse, and I ain't living long like this. I can't live it all like this. Can I, baby? Y'all know the story about the jailhouse rock. Go on and do it, but just don't get drunk. They got 'em all in the jailhouse, baby. I ain't living long like this.
Thank you. Now, who says you can't play rock and roll on acoustic instruments? Thank you so much for coming, and thank you to the good folks here who invited us to come. I couldn't think of anything better to do on a Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, or Sunday night. Thank you so much, really, bottom of my heart. We're going to leave you with this song, and I love the Irish, and not so much, the alcoholism I can tolerate, and the bickering within the family, and the troubles in the North, and all of it. I can get, but you know, where they redeem themselves so often is in their love of their poets, and you know, and we celebrate their poets here, Patrick Kavanagh and Seamus Heaney, and so I was in Ireland. I was playing out in Sligo in the west, and just a little northeast of Sligo, there's a little churchyard in Drumore where the poet William Butler Yeats is buried. So I went to pay my respects to the great poet, and I was thinking as I was there, I got a gig tonight in Sligo. What can I do to make the folks understand I care? And I realized I needed to play a song by a great American poet. And this is the one I chose. It's a Townes Van Zandt song. That's a radio show, so when it comes time, when the chorus comes, it's going to be yours. You're going to sing it. This is what happened in Sligo that night. For reasons unbeknownst to me, I just stopped singing at the chorus, and the audience took it over. It's beautiful, and I've done it ever since, and the only place it didn't work was in mainland China. So this is Bristol, Tennessee. So when it comes to chorus, it's all yours, and don't be shy. Living on the road, my friend, gonna keep you free and clean. Now you wear your skin like iron, your breath's as hard as kerosene. You weren't your mama's only boy, but her favorite one, it seemed. She began to cry when you said goodbye, and sank into your dream. Pancho was a bandit boy. His horse was fast as polished steel. He wore his gun outside his pants for all the honest world to feel. Pancho managed match, you know, on the deserts down in Mexico, and nobody heard his dying. But that's the way it goes. Put your heart in it. Lefty, he can't sing the blues all night long like he used to. The dust that Pancho bit down south ended up in Lefty's mouth. The day they laid poor Pancho low, Lefty split for Ohio, where he got the bread to go. There ain't nobody know. for its tale how Pancho fell, left his living in a cheap hotel. The desert's quiet and Cleveland's cold, so the story ends, we're told. Pancho needs your prayers, it's true. Save a few for Lefty too. He only did what he had to do. And now he's growing old. Come on, Bristol, it's all yours. I feel great, Pat Riley said they could have had him any day. They only let him go so long. Out of kindness, I suppose. Trey Hensley, Rob Ikes, Catherine Marks, Rodney Crowell, Bristol, Tennessee. God bless you. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Rodney Crowell, y'all, give it up. Such amazing, amazing set from a classic legend. How about that amazing band as well, and Trey and Rob? We want to thank y'all for coming out to Radio Bristol's Farm and Fun Time. A huge thanks to Rodney Crowell, Rob Ikes, Trey Hensley, Sunset View Farm, Josh Littleton, and our whole Radio Bristol crew, and the Paramount crew as well, and our live studio here at the Paramount. We appreciate you tuning in. Next month, we'll be back at the birthplace of country music with a great show featuring Canadian Americana artist Boy Golden and eclectic Asheville group, the Resonant Rogues. And you can visit listenradiobristol.org for tickets. And don't forget to check out the Farm and Fun Time Noon Show, made possible by Permatile Concrete Products, hosted by our good friends, the Cody Norris Show. Big thanks to all of our sponsors, Toyota Bristol, ARCD, and of course, the Bristol Hotel for supplying meals and rooms for everybody. All right, well, as we do, we'll take it out with a great fiddle tune. Thank y'all for coming out. We'll see you next time we're here. Look for that big announcement for that February show. As I said, we're Bill and the Bells, Aiden, Andrew, and Kalia. My name's Chris. Thanks, y'all. By Eastman Credit Union, wherever life takes you, ECU is by your side. Chris Trulson along with Bill and the Bells thanking you for tuning in to Radio Bristol's Farm and Fun Time. We'll see y'all next time. appreciate your support.